Okay. So, excuse me, sorry. Using this formula that they give us here, I'm not waiting for everybody because we don't have 200 years, right? As I said, I want to try and finish the paper. Um, if they gave us what they give us here, apart from this formula, they gave us milliliters, which is milliliters, and they want us to find meters, which could be found here. So what will I do? Right now I need space. So I think I made some space here. Okay, better, better, better. So using this formula, okay, all you have to do is just think. Sometimes it's just a little bit of thinking you need to apply. So since 1 mm, which is milliliters, equal to 1,000, 1/1,000, sorry, meters, and they give us this. All we have to do is multiply this equation or this formula by 2,000 milliliters on both sides and we get it. So if I multiply this by 2,500, and it will become 2,500 milliliters because anything multiplied by 1 doesn't change. And then I'll multiply the other side by the same thing because remember, I want my equation to remain balanced. If you multiply, it's something similar to transposition, even though we're not really transposing. If you multiply something on one side of an equation, you multiply the same thing on the other side, so the equation remains balanced and equal. So 1/1,000 multiplied by this, that's this here, right? I'm just writing it over properly. Anything that ends in two zeros can be divided by 100. So I cross out two zeros, which means I divided two numbers by 100. Right, so 1,000 divided by 100 is 10. 2,500 divided by 100 is 25. Anything that ends in 5 and 0 could be divided by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2 because 5 twos are 10. 25 divided by 5 is 5 because 5 fives are 25. Now 1 by 5 on top is 5. 2 by 1 below is 2. Some people would write this as a mixed number, which you could, but then you have to watch the decimals here, right? 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. I told most of you that a half is 0.5, so if you cannot remember that, Lord, put a hand 2.5. Okay, so the answer is 2.5 meters. Okay, I'm seeing some of you all in the chat there. If anybody have questions, if anybody lost, if anything like that, ask your questions. So anytime you see a question like this, it's either you're going to have to multiply or divide. How do I know I have to multiply? Because they give us that we need to convert this milliliters to meters. And since milliliters is already in one, it already has a one in the formula. I just multiply by that. Now, if they give me it another way around, and um, yeah, if they give me it another way, where let's say they give me meters instead to find milliliters, in that case, I'll have to divide. Well, it really depends on how they present it. So it's normal when you see question like this, when you're converting one metric measurement to another, it's always between multiplication and division. All right. So that's certainly all know. It ain't no addition, subtraction in this. It's either multiplication or division.